So, you're in kind of a fix, aren't you? Well, don't worry. I'm here to help you. You're going to meet 7 people who really lived in the 19th century. Str.at.e.s created this adventure just for you. You should feel honored. This screen is called the media screen. On the top right are 5 buttons: text, video, music, art, and literature. When they're highlighted, you can click them. All 3 of the games that you're going to play are behind the text button. The counter is right below the media button. And below the counter, you can see the map button, the go back button, the OK button, and the quit button. Go ahead, look around. Remember, when you're ready to play the games, click the text button. Play 3 different games to get back: strategy, clue, and word. To win, you have to play all 3 games. If you don't get enough points, you might miss your senior prom. Well, just kidding. When you're ready to play a game, just click one of the 3 buttons at the top of this screen. All set? Read the question, listen to the cyber strategy. Then, if you need to, reread the biography. Click your answer and then click OK. You need 900 points to get back to my house. Look at this score. You beat Str.at.e.s. Ready? Here's how to play the word game. Listen to the cyber conversation. Then find the sentence that uses the word correctly. Click your answer. Then click OK. Wonderful! You're absolutely correct. You're a genius. Fantastic! You got it!
Str.at.e.s.
Take a trip, be the one, connecting to a million worlds of timeless fun. Future, past, adventure in, discoveries will open up when you begin. People, places, famous faces that you'll meet. Str.at.e.s. Where else can you go to take a supersonic leap? Str.at.e.s.
Str.at.e.s.
At your fingertips. Come into Str.at.e.s.
Str.at.e.s.
Scientific, it's a trip. Str.at.e.s.
Str.at.e.s.
Let the universe unfold. Stories left untold. Str.at.e.s. The service here.
Str.at.e.s.
Travel in time, such a breeze. It's the ultimate curiosity. Words and music tap into it. Data test. Where else can you go to get a neural blast? Str.at.e.s.
Str.at.e.s.
At your fingertips. Come into Str.at.e.s.
Str.at.e.s.
Scientific, it's a trip. Str.at.e.s.
Str.at.e.s.
Let the universe unfold. Stories left untold. Str.at.e.s.
Strange attractor energy source. Str.at.e.s.
Excellent! Keep up the good work. Great! You got it! You're absolutely correct! Good work! You're great! Here's the correct answer. Keep on trying. I know you can do it. Okay, here's the right answer. Don't give up. I'm counting on you. Think about it, then try again. Try again. You can do it. Now don't dawdle. Here's how to play the clue game. After you've read the biography, read the comparisons. Find the comparison that can be completed with the name of the person whose biography you're in. Highlight the comparison and then click OK.
Well, I just finished wrangling out a new peace treaty with the Utes, and we didn't even have to fight them. We most likely saved hundreds of lives on both sides. Still, it's a sad thing to see such proud people forced onto a reservation. None of the Indians had a fighting chance. Pains me now. But back then, I was proud of what we'd done. That's before I was an Indian agent and learned firsthand how bad the reservation Indians were treated. I had many fancy words wrote about me in my time. Great scout, fearless Indian fighter, 5'4", but all cougar. But I'll tell you true, had I been born an Indian, I'd have done all that fighting on the other side.
Oh my gosh! Where am I? Where is everybody? Ah! Look out! Hey! Which way are you going? Paper! Get your paper! San Francisco? 1906? What am I doing here? I'm not even born yet.
Sarah, can you hear me?
Miss Stafford? Where are you?
Look at your Str.at.e.s navigator.
What happened?
Well, let's figure it out. Do you know where you are?
San Francisco, April 18, 1906.
Wait a second. I know that date. That's the date of the San Francisco earthquake.
Did you say earthquake? Can you get me out of here right now?
Listen to me, Sarah. You can get back, but you've got to play the game.
I don't want to play a game.
Str.at.e.s will show you how. I've got to go find the other kids. I'll check back with you when I can.
Wait, how much time do I have?
Not much. You better hurry. The earthquake could hit at any time. Good luck.
Oh, boy.
In 1900, Booker T. Washington was the most famous black man in America, and his autobiography, Up from Slavery, was a bestseller. Like botanist George Washington Carver, he believed blacks could gain self-respect through education and in turn earn the respect of whites. Booker T. Washington was the most famous graduate of Hampton Institute, a vocational school established for blacks after the Civil War. When Tuskegee Institute was established in Alabama as the Hampton of the Deep South, Booker T. Washington was chosen as its president. Like Hampton, Tuskegee was a vocational school teaching farm work, carpentry, and domestic skills. By 1900, Booker T. Washington and Tuskegee were as well known as Andrew Carnegie. For some black Americans, these were hopeful signs.
Born to wealth and position in New York, he overcame early physical frailty to become a boxer at Harvard. In a day when politics were not for gentlemen, he plunged into the state assembly. Then U.S. Civil Service Commissioner fighting the spoils system. New York Police Commissioner cleaning up corruption. Assistant Navy Secretary resigns to become Rough Rider. A Spanish-American war hero is elected governor of New York and fights for conservation, labor protection, business reform.
Cotton is still king in the South. Problem is, cotton robs the soil of its nitrogen. On the other hand, some crops, such as peanuts, actually put nitrogen back into the soil. Of course, if all the farmers changed over to peanuts, there'd be too many of them, and they'd become worthless. I couldn't figure out what to do about this problem until I remembered that nature, in its divine wisdom, wastes nothing. It's man alone who creates waste. So why not imitate nature and create other uses for the peanut besides eating them? Working in my lab at Tuskegee University, I've turned peanuts into drinks, pickles, synthetic rubber, and even ink. Maybe someday soon, so many people will want peanut products that there will be just as many peanuts planted as there is cotton.
In early 1920s, Bear Mountain, New York is site of one of Scout's biggest encampments. What's the hurry, boys? You're young. Oh, it's mess call and you're hungry, too. Ah, this is living. And this is scouting at its best. Scouts learn semaphore and Morse code. And every scout learns to swim and dive, fact which has meant hours of pleasure and also saved many a life.
Orville Wright took his plane to France to demonstrate America's progress in the air.
This film is believed to be the only motion picture documenting their historic flight. But after proving themselves above the sandhills of Kitty Hawk, the Wrights sought both the wealth and recognition due serious scientists. After all, they had succeeded, where even Edison, Bell, and Da Vinci had failed. But Wilbur died young, and Orville never got over his brother's death. Great wealth had eluded them, and their fame lay not with science, but adventure.
When I saw Helen Keller first, she was 6 years and 8 months old. She had been blind and deaf and mute since her 19th month as the result of an illness. She had no way of communicating with those around her except a few imitative signs that she had made for herself. She had observed that we did not use the hands when we were talking to each other. And I let her see, by putting her hand on my face, how we talk with our mouths. We found that she could feel the vibration of spoken words. For instance, the throat, she feels the G, the hard G, the. After her 7th lesson, she was able to speak the sentence word by word, I am not dumb now. No.
Ticket, please.
Ticket?
Yeah. You need a ticket to ride on my train.
I don't even know how I got here.
Uh-huh. No ticket, no ride. You're off at Mud Run.
Where's Mud Run? What's the date?
October 10th, 1888.
Wow. 1888. This is cool.
Jessica, can you hear me?
Yeah, and I can see you too. I'm on a train near a place called Mud Run. If you can believe it. I mean, imagine a place called Mud Run.
What's the date?
October 10th, 1888.
Just a minute. On that date, 2 passenger trains collided outside Mud Run, Pennsylvania.
Oh, wow. Oh, I gotta get out of here.
Look, Jessica, play the game with Str.at.e.s. It'll get you home.
But can't you help me?
You'll have to do it yourself. Just use your head and you'll be all right.
Okay, wait, how long before we crash?
It could be any minute. Better get started.
In this crude wooden cabinet is the actual machine built by Edison in 1889 to use the roll film. This is the strip kinetograph, designed to take motion pictures and to project the same pictures on a screen. The electric motor drives the film advancement mechanism. Note the governor to ensure constant speed. The shutter interrupts the light passing through the lens while the film is being advanced. Watch this 1889 motion picture.
George Eastman, big businessman and philanthropist, famed as inventor of Kodak and Kodak film. Here, posing in the 1920s, Eastman gave more than $75 million to various philanthropic organizations. And he began it all as an amateur photographer.
You sure this is the place?
Yeah, it's Le Mans.
Well, we follow the directions. This is it.
This is kind of a weird place for a communications project.
I think it's cool.
Well, it doesn't look like anybody's home, so...
You're late.
We kind of got lost and thought that maybe...
Did you know that General Hooker had arrived a few hours later at the Battle of Gettysburg? It might have changed the course of the entire Civil War. But guess not. Did you know that time is relative and it rarely flows in one direction? Well, don't dawdle. Follow me.
After you.
Welcome to my home. Look around, look around, look around.
This is cool.
I'm Miss Stafford. Now, let me get your name straight. Jessica? Sarah? Max? And you must be Tony, right? And Mr. Marashiro sent you here to experience the future of communication. Well, it's all right here in front of you.
You mean all these antiques?
I've already given you a hint.
Oh, you mean when you said that time rarely flows in one direction?
Yes, you were listening. Excellent. Now, watch this. This is Str.at.e.s. It accesses all neural synaptic transactions from the past present, and future.
Excuse me?
Stratus lets you access anyone, anywhere, anytime. And it likes to play games. These are your Stratus navigators. They let you play with Stratus. Okay, now, let's get started.
What happened?
Stratus is pretty quirky. Let me get my navigator and check something out.
I got this thing wired.
Tony, what did you do?
I don't know, but I have a bad feeling about this. I must have done something wrong. Guys, can you beam me up or back or whatever? Guys?
Tony, is that you?
Miss Stafford, you know how I always really liked you. Could you get me out of here quick?
Where are you?
Some boat full of soldiers in blue uniforms. Wait, there's a life preserver that says Sultana.
Ask somebody what the date is.
Are you kidding? No way.
You have to.
Excuse me, sir. Could you, tell me the date?
27th?
The 27th, okay. And the month?
April?
April. The year?
1865. What are you, some kind of numbskull?
Yeah, I'm a numbskull. Did you hear that?
Tony, I checked the database. On April 27, 1865, a riverboat called the Sultana exploded on the Mississippi.
I can't get blown up. I just got my driver's permit.
Tony, calm down. Stratus will get you home, but you've got to play the game.
Okay, so how long do I have till the Big Bang?
It doesn't give the exact time, but it could happen at any minute.
Okay, so what do I have to do?
Just play the game, Tony.
Keep your head down, and the redcoats have spotted us.
The redcoats?
British soldiers, they're trying to blow up our gunpowder. Come on, we gotta get out of here. We won't be any good to Old Hickory in little pieces. Come on, let's get.
Mac, can you hear me?
I can hear you. What happened?
Never mind the details. Where are you?
In the middle of a war. There's redcoats on one side and somebody called Old Hickory on the other.
Old Hickory was a nickname for General Andrew Jackson. You must be in the War of 1812.
Great. This is all very interesting, and I'm really learning a lot, but I really think I should be getting back.
Max, all you have to do is play the Str.at.e.s game and you can get back.
How do I play?
Str.at.e.s will show you how. Better hurry.
Miss Stafford, I did it!
Are you okay?
I will be as soon as this floor stops shaking.
Sarah, you're back. There's no earthquake here.
Oh, I knew that.
Miss Stafford, I made it! I made it!
I'm glad you made it back. So, how was it?
I was terrified. I was petrified. I was mesmerized. When can I go back?
All right, that was a piece of cake. Okay, Str.at.e.s, open sesame. Str.at.e.s, open sesame. Str.at.e.s, what's the hold up? Open up. Str.at.e.s. Get me out of this thing.
Wait a second.
Get me out.
Wait a second.
Oh, thanks.
Are you okay?
Sure, well, that was a close one.
Did you learn anything?
Yeah. Next time, pack a lunch.
I finished. I finished. Now what? Oh, no!
Looks like you made it.
What?
It must have been scary.
Sorry, I've got homework to do.
I'm glad you got back safely.
No thanks, I'm not hungry.
Anyway, welcome back.
Oh, hi, Miss Stafford.